Yeah. Sound good to me. In the future in your front. There ain't no future in your front.
All right now. How you doing out there? For everybody out there, y'all already know it's Dr.Roqs, you suckers. I'm here to go ahead and clarify and get things going. You know what I'm saying? To let you all know and to inform you, the public, of something that is going on. You all know me personally. I'm against anything and everything that's out to take somebody. I don't normally point fingers in directions or whatever else, but at the same time, if you up there trying to take on the people that we provide help for, as well as those that want to make something of themselves, investing in themselves to go ahead and do good things, and you go ahead and try to make their take their kindness for a weakness. You know what I'm saying? Exposure is a definite. It's coming. So you wanted the exposure, and I'm definitely going to go ahead and give it to you. Recently, I did a video on YouTube, speaking with Pliers and two others. Pliers and two other associates, and something was confirmed. You know, that I kind of, already knew what was the deal and whatever else. But at the same time, I wanted to go ahead and let it pass and just lay off of it and see what was really going to go on. There's a tour called the Front Runners Tour, headed by LMD Music Entertainment or whatever else. To find out more information, you can look them up or whatever else. And we encourage you to look them up and to beware. Because for those on that tour, that Front Runner Tour was originally designed for the indies to be able to catch the exposure and get them up in the areas of working with the business. It was an opportunity, genuine thought, and everything started out good. But somewhere along the way, things went way wrong, and y'all already know Dr.Roqs is gonna do the homework. And at the advisory of my legal team, I was forced to withdraw. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I withdraw because I refuse to see my artists that are indies go ahead and be used, abused, or partake into a sucker's dream. So hey, let's go ahead and today I have someone with me who went ahead and worked kind of close with me in the organizing and getting things ready to try to help this tour get off the ground. But kind of came to find some of the same things that I found and said no as well. And it's time that the truth go ahead and come out. I'd like you all to go ahead and meet Miss Coleman. Miss Coleman?
Hey.
Hey, how are you doing out there?
I'm good.
All right then. Can we? Do you mind if we get a little, info for, just a little back to, if y'all really want to know, Miss Coleman is one of the trillest PRs, and that's for real. One of the realest PRs in the business out in the Atlanta area, putting it down, and is 100 all the way through. Hey, even found herself checking Dr.Roqs at times, and hey, it is what it is. I respect it. I respect
it. Appreciate that, love. Appreciate that.
Right on. So what was the findings that, or basically, how did you come across the LMD Front Runners Tour?
Well, I guess, one of her, business associates, friends, is a mutual associate.
Okay.
Of mine.
Now I noticed you said her or whatever else.
Lisa.
Okay.
LMD Music.
LMD Music. You will get Miss Lisa Jet. All right, for all
Lisa Jet, Lisa Herrera, I guess whatever her name is.
Right on.
And I worked with him previously in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept it separate. He
Okay.
reached out to me because he knows what I do
Yes.
to help out on this tour.
Right on.
And I did some research, and I really thought that it was legit because she had some of the biggest names in the industry with signed contracts.
Right on.
Because, you know, every business, when you're in the entertainment business, you know, you get some bogus deals out there.
Absolutely.
But you want to keep it real, and you don't let one deal, bad deal, stop you from the next.
Absolutely.
So at any rate, I said, okay, bunk it. This is a come up.
Okay.
You know, these names, wow, okay, cool, you got signed, cool.
Right on.
So anyway, I started doing my services, what I do.
Okay.
And I never knew about any money.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that people really couldn't get in touch with her, like what was going on.
Okay.
And so she came up in her little situation.
So there was like
nobody's business out there. I'm keeping it as professional as I can.
Right on.
This is almost like me clearing my name.
I understand.
Because I would never do business like this. I'm so angry right now.
I understand.
Never do business like this.
I understand now.
Okay?
I understand.
Because I don't get down like that. And you don't even really know me, but you know enough about me to know I don't rock like that.
I know that you don't rock like that because I have read some of the works. I know that you're certified and that, you know, with the companies, you know, as well as I've had, you know, people who have mentioned you, you know, just in brief speaking, never really meeting you, you know, like in person, but as well, we've talked, you know, and actually.
Right. I mean, I've talked to a lot of people and you know, it's, you know, when you are in a business, in order for you to be successful, you pretty much gotta have a passion because you can't be in it for money because that shit is hard to come. Oh, I'm sorry, it's hard to come by.
That's all right.
When you are doing what you do, you gotta have the passion. That way you can understand it more. But this here, I've had bad deals. This has been the worst.
This has been the worst
deal that I've ever had in my career. Of the entertainment side of the business. Right
on. Now, I got wind of this tour from Miss Jet, you know, personally. We used to work out of the same company, you know, or whatever else until, you know, even then my boss found some things that he just said, you know, let go. I even got warning to sit up there and say, you know, let go of this thing and man, you know, really consider what you're going into. I myself just, you know, I'm that type that I'm one for the underdog. And I like to go ahead and actually give a little bit of faith, you know what I'm saying, before I just go ahead and say, no, this ain't going to happen. You know, but like as I said, you know, I paid $500 for some advice when my mama used to give me an ass whooping for free and say no. So I definitely believe in my legal team and I got to go ahead and go with them because, man, it even got to the point where, look, we had plans of booking big venues. You know, Indianapolis, you know, out in the Quad Cities, the iWireless Center, you know, and that's my hometown area. And one thing is I'm never ashamed to sit up there and say what the plans were and what was executed and what wasn't, and nor reason why. Because, you know,
I mean, you should be ashamed. You really should be ashamed.
I'm ashamed. What's ashamed is that I fell, you know, I almost fell for what, you know, something used to happen in the past, you know. No,
trust me. Where this woman is getting off, doing what she do, I'm from Philadelphia.
Yes.
And this is way beyond some street stuff.
Okay.
Because she literally thinks
that
she's pulling this off.
All right.
And I don't understand it.
What the tour does, if you want to know the operation or whatever else, what the tour does.
You said what? I didn't hear you.
I said what the operations of the tour, what the tour does, it offers slots to indie artists to be able to go ahead and perform on this venue and share the same platform as these A-list artists, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And what she did, okay, is the purpose of the tour, what I found out, like I said, she was in an emergency situation. I pretty much stepped up to the plate because we had a conversation as far as after this tour was over. She was LMD Music was merging with another company.
Uh-huh.
And her goal was to give me a signing bonus to work with her full time.
Uh-huh.
So by her being in that emergency situation and the conversation that we had, that's why I stepped up to the plate.
Right
Not
on.
having a clue what I was getting involved with.
Right on.
Because I was on the inside looking in, but I also always stay outside the box.
Okay, then.
And when I stepped up to the plate, I found out that she had collected money.
Uh-huh.
I could not find any traces of anything. Not that I was looking, but when people are asking, well, what about the money? You can, use the money to help her out in her situation. Since we paid her this, she should have that, yada, yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
I found no traces of money, so I couldn't answer that.
Right.
I stepped up to the plate without putting anybody's business out there and was loyal.
Right.
And gave them my all.
Mm-hmm.
And the stuff that I started hearing, I still was remaining loyal.
Mm-hmm.
But then when she got through with her, LMD got through with her situation, nothing changed really. It just kept getting worse. You cannot promise to give people money that you don't have.
Right on. Right on.
I cannot say how much money needs to be paid out, but it's a lot of money.
Right.
I don't know what person in their right mind would have a legal binding contract signed with no money, especially the amount of money that is owed out for this tour that hasn't even taken place.
Okay.
Every mainstream artist has backed out.
Right on.
But let her say it. No.
There.
You stood on. You're hating on me. You're fired. What? How are you going to fire me and you didn't pay me no money?
Exactly.
You can't fire me.
You got to be
I
paid. Definitely got to be paid
because
to be fired.
if I didn't step up, they would have already been at the lawyer's office. Even though you don't have a competition, they would have been there.
Right on.
And guess what? They put that lien on you. It's a wrap.
It's done. It's done.
It's a wrap. But you're going to still tell me that I'm hating. She mentioned some names. Of course, yours was one.
Yeah.
And there was another name. I've never heard this name before. I'm sitting up here amazed that somebody can actually think that they're going to get away with this.
Well,
I've had a lot of stuff happen to me, but this is me as an individual. You have really destroyed people's lives. People quit their jobs because of this tour.
Right on. Absolutely.
And you're still feeding them a dream that the tour is going to take place. But you still don't have no money.
Right on.
And you cannot come 100 to even try to make it right and be honest about the situation.
Yeah.
Are you trying to point fingers? Then you're saying that LMD Music, you didn't receive money that people sent you. They came to your PayPal account.
Uh-oh.
But you want to try to put it on me.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh, you don't know about that.
Wait a minute.
Okay, let me just rewind.
Wait a minute. Yes, please rewind.
Last
There is
Thursday,
money.
Rewind. Hold on. Last Thursday,
Okay.
she said she called me. I decided, maybe it was Thursday or Friday. I decided I wasn't taking no more calls. I'm done with this. I'm done with it. I worked hard. I already don't have no money. I'm out here getting my grind on, and you're not going to mess up my name that I worked hard to get.
That's not right. That's not what you want.
So, this particular person Like, she called me back to back. I ain't take that. I'm like, they'll give her take her own medicine, shit, you know? And she called back to back, and then the person called me. Did Lisa just call you? I said, yeah, what's going on? They told me that she's trying to say that she didn't get the money that was sent through her PayPal account. Mm-hmm. Now, when I was in her email when she was going through her emergency situation, I saw a PayPal transaction decline because they were trying to take out an internet payment for her website, her hosting. There wasn't enough money in her PayPal account. So, of course, you don't have the money there. You don't have no money.
None.
So I told this person that, and he miscommunication. He was like, well, you know, he say, she say stuff. Well, she told me that she was in your PayPal account and you didn't have the money. At the end of the day, if that's what he told her wrong. But still, at the end of the day, she didn't have any money in her PayPal account. So why sit up here and waste your time arguing with me over miscommunication that he had? We're all summed up to the same thing. You don't have no money. Where's the money at?
Right on.
But you pointing fingers at me, telling me you won't fire me? Look, you didn't pay me no money. You can't fire me. I can destroy her right now. But guess what? I keep it stepping because I'm a professional.
All right, then.
And that karma is amen. It's going to come back on her. Not on my behalf, but she fed a lot of people's dreams.
A lot of people.
And it's not real.
So,
and she better get their money back to them because it's going to be problems.
Big problem.
It's not about, oh, you cannot, it's non-refundable. Who the hell going to say, pay $1,000 and it's non-refundable?
I sent out a warning after the emergency situation that went ahead and happened. I sent out a warning to everybody to say, don't approach your house. Don't approach, because we knew the numbers.
It was the right way.
We knew the numbers of people that were calling and threatening kick door situations, as well as, you know, and then some, to settle it the right way and don't do it. And did our best to go ahead and protect Miss Jet as possible and the integrity of I feel insulted because, you know, to receive
loyalty, being loyal is what it's called.
We were being loyal to her to go ahead and help her out and try to put her in position.
Right.
I had the money and still have money to go ahead and put toward any funding I choose to put funding to, because that was entrusted to me to do that. I will I will be damned if I go ahead and set that good money, hard earned, well worked for, to a scam artist to scam out indies, to scam out any professional that puts hard work into the entertainment business, because you're already fighting a battle that they swear up and down when you started that it wasn't going to happen.
But see, this is what gets me, right? Mm-hmm. To my understanding, you know, I don't really know too much about her. And at this point, originally I was planning on releasing my press release tomorrow. Just pretty much the inside people know what's going on. But it's a shame to say that some people still are believing that there's going to be a tour.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it say for me why they think it's going to be a tour.
Exactly.
Because it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. I already see it. There's one thing about a tour. If folks out there, look here, if you're planning tours and whatever else, make sure your contracts and everything that you follow your legally binding agreements. When you're booking shows and you're getting on, just to give you a little advice. Now, I'm not going to give you the whole deal, but give you a little advice that this is just common sense.
But you know what though? At this point, after it's all said and done,
yeah,
you sit back and you look back from, like I said, you already knew because around the time, actually you wasn't really around when I came on. Yeah. You was like really, really in the background.
I was really in the background. I stayed silent. Until the emergency. As a silent partner, that's what you're supposed to do. You stay silent until you see that emergency comes up. Then you speak up and go ahead and come out and get this thing on the road because you got money invested and you're up here running with things or whatever else.
Right.
That was my whole thing. Pull through. My friend needs help. I got to be there. I got to be there and go ahead and get through. But first and foremost,
I don't understand why. Okay, let me back up because I'm talking in circles here because it's so much.
Go ahead.
But okay, you went after some of the top names in the industry.
Right on.
You succeeded in getting them.
Yep.
But you succeeded in getting them to sign a contract with no money.
Right.
For whatever reason.
Right.
And you got that.
You got that.
Okay? You actually got them to agree to do a show with no money because you're going to pay them.
Right.
Even when you didn't come through 5 days after the contract,
right,
they still was riding or down with you. They want to do this damn tour.
That's right.
Okay? Fill me out. You still don't have no money. Even when you went through your emergency situation, because like I said, that's when I really stepped up to the plate. If I didn't step up to the plate, I probably would have met some of these people and be like, hey, what's up?
Well, hey, we all did some stepping up for, and that's the whole thing.
Right, exactly. And, my point for saying this is, after you went through your emergency situation and they really found out what it was, they still was willing to ride with you and make this fall through.
Yep.
But guess what? You're still telling me you don't have money, and they backed out. Which all you had to do was keep it 100, be straight up from the day one. Like you said, you knew because the previous video you put out.
Hey, I got plies straight on the phone.
You pretty much clearing your name from the situation. Like I said, now after it's all said and done, looking back, you cleared your name.
Yep.
Because this is so messed up. Because you went after the biggest names in the industry. And you got that. I mean, I'm not going to say why they probably did it. Because her situation probably made me be more trustworthy to her. Because she really talked a good game.
Yeah.
But after the fact, I have a coworker that works with one of her people, and he ran a name down, and he said that they went through something like this, but they were one of the people that was under a contract. But her motives for this, I don't know. She had, like I said, getting back to the biggest names in the industry.
Trying to get in.
Fucked up.
You can't.
Use my language.
You can't.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
You are blackballed.
Blacklisted.
You cannot get yourself out of this. You are history.
Done. Nada.
And you can't get out of this.
Nope.
And you are still saying it's going to happen. And now, she's probably talking a lot of junk about me. But those that know me, whether you know me on a business tip or know me as a professional, as a friend, a close friend, which I don't have many because I'm always working, grinding.
Mm-hmm.
You know that I keep it real, 100.
Definitely.
But there's always going to be a hater out of there that's going to try to do something. But at this point, her motives are not about a hater or whatever. It's straight conning.
It's con game.
Period.
Con game. So.
Period. There's no other way to look about it. And when people call your bluff on it, yeah, it's not good to mention other people's names when you know things are going on because nobody wants their name out there like that. Especially when it's coming up in a conversation because they're associated with them and that's making them guilt by association. Right. Everybody's not like that.
Right on.
I mean, you do have some. And she is definitely one of them. She's the worst I've ever dealt with.
So
because she's still not understanding.
Some of the names that she's calling out, and we could see them clearly on Facebook and everywhere else or whatever. And these people that she's claiming are financial investors. They're not in that position doing that, and they've made it clear and known to her. I mean, really, a loss in relationship and a loss in work ethic is going there. So, send a warning out to you all. Do your homework. Do your homework on
But
who
you know what? You can't say do your homework.
You know, and even then,
because she makes it look good. Anybody can, if you are kind, right? If you ain't got no real job, all you do is sit in the house and you on the computer all day long trying to figure out how you can get over on people, how you can get money, what you can do. You can go ahead and educate yourself. But like us working people every day, we go to work and then we still get our grind on, so we working off of 4 hours of sleep every day.
Right.
Sometimes when we get on the computer, we got too much business to do.
Right on.
So we can't do none of that. But people that don't, that stay home all day, they get paid to stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
They have time like that. So time, they can figure out how to make money. They can make it look good.
But Miss Lisa Jett, you
that's the dangers of the internet.
Yeah, that's the dangers of the internet. So
that's the dangers of the internet. Like I said, you don't want to turn down one opportunity, but when you got big names, like the top names in the business, come on, you got a signed contract with them. Who is supposed to doubt that?
Yeah, right on.
I mean, really.
Right on. And they're not getting their money. They're not getting their money. The indies aren't getting their money, and not giving the money back when you know you're not going to succeed. It really shows what type of person you are. Really shows what type of person you are. You don't care about nobody but your damn self. And you're out there trying to sit up there and pull over one of the biggest hoorahs to go through. Okay, you can't sell me the Eiffel Tower or anybody else because you don't own it. It is what it is.
This is the worst I've been through. This is because we're airing this right now, I can't really say what I want to say.
Hey, look here, around here,
you know, keeping it real.
Keep it real.
You know, I mean, you don't do this to people, period. And you got people that quit their jobs for the store.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't do that. You might think you get away with it, but living life, looking over your shoulder, is not the way to live life.
Right on. Right on.
So I kept it separate, and then I really decided, you know, when I stepped up to the plate, that's when I found out all this. But then now I sit and think, like, what if she didn't get in her emergency situation? Would we really know that she collected money, and would we really know that these people are calling her? Because the only calls that I was getting at that period of time is she's not picking up. She's not picking up.
Yep.
But then when they really couldn't get in touch with her, and I'm calling everybody based on the email, they're like, well, we pay her money. Where's our money at? You know? Oh, I don't know. You pay her money? What?
Yeah, I don't know
about that.
I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about the money, nor can I sit up there and supply them with
a lot of money.
Hey, we're talking thousands, people. We are talking in the thousands. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Them three phone numbers.
Mm-hmm.
It's freaking a week.
Changing up numbers because they're finding you. They're finding you and they're trying to get that money.
If you didn't do something you wasn't supposed to do, or if it was just totally out of your control, why would you keep switching numbers?
It is what it is.
You're not dealing with Joe Foo-Foo Knucklehead. Some people might put on a dang down because, you know, you sit back in life and you be like, why deal with the things that's out of your control? Why bother putting stress on it? Shit, at the end of the day, you stepping away from them. They ain't going home with you. You ain't got to put with it.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
But this is like, whoa, whack.
For sure.
So and she's getting ready to, oh Lord, post this up. I don't know what I got into, but I'm clearing my name. It's all real talk here. Those involved know how it has either put them in a financial burden or just literally broke their heart because they were told a dream that didn't happen.
Right on.
You know, and they had to pay for that dream and probably rob Peter, get a call to come up with that money.
Well, one thing I want the indies to know, and that's for sure, beware. Because the front runner tour, I don't care how you sit up there and put it out there, you can't even ice it over, man. It's a scam. It's a straight scam. All right? I don't see it coming forth. I don't even see it sitting there coming through. All right? All these 88 investors, if you got investors, they're going to step up to the plate and tell you, and they're going to get in action to protect their investments.
Yeah, when I saw the video that you did, I really, when you called me when you got in an emergency situation, I was like, wow. I said to my right-hand guy, I was like, wow, isn't he the one that did the video?
Yeah.
And he's calling me like he cares.
Yeah.
And then when we had that conference call, and you made a comment about that video, I said, oh, okay. I was wondering, because I really didn't want to ask you.
Right.
I was really checking you out. See what's what, but you really seem like you care. But then I'm like, if you care, how can you do a video like that?
Right.
What am I missing here?
Right.
Because you called me right once you got in that emergency situation, like it wasn't nothing.
Right.
I'm like, am I missing something?
Right.
But evidently, I wasn't missing nothing. I was just slow and catching up with you.
Right on. Right on.
You know,
right. But you're there with me now.
It's sad because, wow.
You're with me now. The thing is if things,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
The thing
and
is,
I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm not hating. I'm not hating because I really want to see this go on.
I wanted to see it go on as well, and that's the
but
whole thing.
In the same token, you cannot. This is not a game here.
Nope, not at all. Not at
this
all.
This is not a game here, and I don't know what the motives are for it. You can think I'm hating. I don't have no reason to hate, because just like you came to me, guess what? I've already kept the step and moved on, because I'm loyal, and that takes me a long way. I don't have to watch over my shoulder.
Right on.
Because anybody can go ask about me that I've worked with, and they can't say nothing bad about me.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't know me, but just by this, I just found out a lot about you.
Exactly. Miss Coleman?
You know, because of the wrong shit you did.
Exactly.
This is so foul that I swear, now, if I was a little younger, she might have been handled differently.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? People get killed over stuff like this.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Literally, get killed.
I've seen clubs
over
get torn
stuff
up.
Like this.
I've seen places get torn up over stuff just like this. And matter of fact, you know, just being down in Atlanta, you know, you see it. You see it right up front in the bigger cities as well. But these folks that are putting on to sit up there and putting into the pockets of this promoter, you know, Miss Jet or whatever else, they've got their life aspirations.
What is she? She a promoter? And I know that she was putting that out there as a promoter. I put it out as a promoter because of this right here. You qualify as everything as a promoter. Now you can claim management and all this, and of the people that you have been claiming management of, but some of them disassociate. We're gonna leave that game out there because I took care of that.
Yeah, we understand that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, as the disassociation of, one thing about it is, you're doing the job of a promoter now because you're pushing a venue that is not even going to be given life. You know what I mean? It's like putting on a fake pregnancy. You're telling somebody you're pregnant. You're pregnant. You're pregnant. But when it's time,
you know, she's still putting out this Atlanta date.
Yeah.
I'm like, because she got mad at me because I talked to. If you go to her Facebook page, she has this person is going to be performing on a tour. And I called them, the management, and I was like, dude, you are not getting no money. I said, she said she going to pay you. And, you know, he called her and told her what I said. And then she called and sending me a text message. And just cussing me out. I was like, you still ain't going to pay him? I said, okay, well, good luck. And then Saturday, I text that person. I said, so, will you get your money? He said, no, I'm done with that bitch. I said, yeah. But yet she still got it on her page. So, I don't know what's wrong with that bitch. She said the show in Atlanta is going to be in a bar and grill. It's a brand new bar and grill, and I had my right-hand man on the phone with me.
Uh-huh.
So he can witness, like, I'm not tripping. He said a bar and grill. You're going to bring all these mainstream, big names to a bar and grill in Atlanta?
Come on now.
And you think you're going to make money? You ain't going to make money to even pay the airfare and them in a bar and grill?
Come on now. Ain't what A-list artist you know gonna sit up there and do a bar and grill? And the money ain't there.
Well, she was telling me the money was there. And at this point, I'm looking at her like, okay, bipolar don't make you like that. She must be on some dope or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's gotta be something, because I'm telling you, it's a far-fetched dream and it's unlived.
That's not a marijuana craziness right there.
Right on. And man, choked on the best, and it ain't never done it like that. Never done it like that. Ain't no need to falsify. Quit flossing. You know what I'm saying?
No, you can't. You can't falsify it, and you can't sugarcoat it, because this was too big.
Stunt.
You went to the top names of the industry.
Stunt. That's what it is.
And got them. You can't sugarcoat this.
You know, not at all. You
can't ride that sinking boat that was already sinking when you got on it with her. Exactly. I jumped shit. Period.
Hey, Dr.Roqs coming around with that speedboat to tell you, come on. I'm sitting there telling you, come on.
No, I was already, and look, I had my lifeboat already down there. I didn't need nobody to pick me up.
No, well, let me go ahead.
I jumped in the water and got it right in that lifeboat.
Hey, let me go ahead and throw the attachment to you so you can move a little faster then. Because I'm telling you, it's not going on. And one thing is...
No, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Cover your behind. Cover your behind. And one thing is this right here. If you're involved with it, look, stop living the pipe dream. It's not going down. And that's just the truth of the deal. It's a wrap. This was all for bragging rights as far as I'm concerned. And man, your bragging rights, you ain't even sit up there and set it out.
No, this ain't no bragging rights deal. This ain't nothing to brag about.
Straight con gang. Straight con gang.
She went to the biggest names in the industry. In fact, you know, if she was, you know, I mean, maybe she really thought she was going to get money. But she had money. What is the other money she took?
Yeah.
If she didn't take that money, if that money was still available, then maybe I would say, okay, I will step up to the plate and say, I'm sorry for thinking this, but maybe you should have been straight up with me that I wouldn't have had to say that, you know. But knowing that all these people that they paid and she says she does not have any money, it's got to be at least maybe $12,000 to $20,000.
Mm-hmm. Scam.
And you don't have any money?
Scam.
You didn't invest anything in the car?
Nothing. Nothing there. Nothing there.
A cheap flyer?
That's it.
I might make that.
But even then, nice flyer. But man, too bad the feature didn't even sit up there and supply it or want it. He wanted,
you know?
he wanted to perform it, but man, you didn't show through. You didn't do good business. And this is bad business. We're telling you, step away. Step away. A warning comes before a fall. If y'all willing to go ahead and fall and sit up there and reach out for your life alerts, go ahead, get on that plane. But I'm telling you right now, you're falling and you can't get up from this one.
No, you can't. You know what? You can. I don't even think words to describe this.
Yeah, it's
That's
over.
how bad it is.
It's over with.
It's worse than Katrina.
Yeah. Please believe. All right then.
Well, you think you get away? You can't. You're not.
Well, we letting you know. Look here, Miss Coleman. We appreciate you sitting there doing the interview with us tonight and whatever else. And it's Dr.Roqs. You always sitting there bringing you the truth. 100. Keep it 100. You heard Miss Coleman tell you keep it 100. I'm telling you keep it 100. So hey, we sitting there telling you right now. Hey, don't fall for it. The LMD tour is nada.
It's bogus. Not
bogus. Not real. All right then.
And I'm not hating.
Hating
is not an issue.
Truth is not hate. Wake up from the pipe dream. Get off that dope. All right then.
When you get on crazy people, they can't determine reality. So hey,
it is what it is.
Put it out there again.
All right then. We'll see you later. And it's Dr. Roqs, you suckers, signing out.